that incision line there, and look at the little superficial scab that's on the surface there, that's to protect everything underneath there. All of this is gonna form very early on in the process. And then later on, 24 hours, 48 hours, you won't begin to get bridging of this breach that occurred as a result of this surgical blade cutting through the epidermis there. So here, look at the basal cell layers of epithelium, not only undergo mitosis, guess what? They gotta migrate. Okay, they're moving in this direction underneath this injury to the surface there. So again, mitosis there. There are going to be factors responsible for mitosis, factors responsible for migration of these epithelial cells along a certain line to sort of repair that breach that occurred. And at the same time, granulation tissue is beginning to show up here. Here your macrophages, neutrophils were there early on for that phase, but now you begin more of your mononuclear cells, particularly macrophages showing up, just like you do in subacute types of inflammation. More mononuclear cells are going to show up. All right, so you see the same process. And then here, fibroblasts now are stimulated there too, and you're going to get the formation of these new capillaries by vascular endothelial growth factors that we just mentioned the first day. And you get the blood vessels there are also are going to grow. These buds are going to grow from this injured blood vessel there. We talked about neovascularization. Right, the four-step process involved in that, with the denuding of the basement membrane of the existing vessel. Okay, the actual begin of mitosis of those other endothelial cells. Then they undergo actually migration, and then they're going to mature, differentiation, and form these new capillary buds, so to speak. So fibroblasts going, and then they're going to lay down fibrous connective tissue. This is granulation tissue. You got the new blood vessels there that's forming here too, with the new capillaries. Okay, and then later on in the process, you got this fibrous union, all fibroblast. This is the scar. Look at the epidermis is largely intact. And underneath that, in the dermal area, you got this collection, increased collection of fibrous connective tissue. And not a whole lot of adnexal structure, as I said, associated with that. So this is about the best you can get in terms of healing by replacement, by fibrous connective tissue replacement. You don't get the exact thing that was there before you had the injury, but that's pretty close to it. With the restoration of the epidermis there, and just a one little area in which you got dense connective tissue, okay, without a whole lot of those adnexal structures. Okay, now look at this one over here to the right. Healing by second intention healing. Or and here you see this large gaping wound here. Large portion of the epidermis was destroyed here. And the inflammatory cells here, our neutrophils showing up pretty early on in the process, like they did over here. In the first 24 hours, they're showing up there. And again, you get the little scab going to form over the clot. And at some point, it's what you're going to get here. You're going to get basically the epidermis, the basal layer, proliferating here and actually migrating to connect with each other, okay, to form that little layer there. And as I said, in cases of granulation tissue or proud flesh, there's a problem with the restoration of this epithelial layer here. Okay, so you got to have that to really sort of make sure you get the adequate processes taking place down here in the dermis. Okay, so you got to cover that whole wound first adequately. All right, so if you don't do that, then you're going to get granulation tissue growing, granulation tissue growing, granulation tissue growing, and so much so that it raise above the surface, here, and you end up with proud flesh. Okay, so this is a very key component to the healing, particularly about second intention healing. That first one as well, but you got to have this epithelium here, the basal epithelial layer, proliferating and completing, sort of combine or bridging the gap that was created by the damage. You gotta have that, and then you got factors that are also being released, stimulate new blood vessel growth in this process. And so you hear capillaries or new capillaries are forming in there, and you got all kinds of growth factors that's gonna be responsible for this. Macrophages are going to be showing up here in larger numbers here as well. And then you go continue on with that, and you have here again the surface there. You got pretty much a restoration of the epidermal surface, but now again it's kind of attenuated just a bit. You had extensive damage there. Okay, so but it has grown across and bridged that gap at this point. And then though you got still more extensive fibrous connective tissue replacement down here in the form of resolving granulation tissue. So all this is previously was granulation tissue, the new blood vessels and all that. Now it's kind of resolving. You got this area here of scar. This was going to be much larger than what you got to have over here, because the damage was much more extensive. But the beauty of this is that you got these myofibroblasts coming in there, and they're going to pull that scar, pull those connective tissue fibers together, reducing the size of that original damage, which is a beautiful thing. So you still have healing there by connective tissue replacement and wound contraction, okay, much more extensively over here because you have much more extensive damage. And so you got a smaller scar as a result. Smaller than it would have been, not as small as the one you get over here in person tension healing, but still, I mean, it's connective tissue replacement is better than what having, I guess, an open, gaping wound to continue with. Okay, so not the best, not quite as strong, again, as the original tissue. And you would say, well, why not? These collagen fibers, right? But it's something you really can't improve. You really can't improve on what you have already without the damage. And extra structures again, you won't see them in great numbers in this area of connective tissue structure. Okay, so complications then of wound healing. I just mentioned something with excessive granulation tissue or proud flesh. It's called exuberant granulation or proud flesh. Occurs, and I just gave you a reason why this occurs, is that that continuation of that epithelial layer underneath that injury. One of the main culprits involved in excessive granulation tissue. Why some animals have it, a tendency to this more than others, you don't really know the reason for that. There may be a genetic basis to it, maybe something else involved with horses. They tend to get this excessive granulation tissue much more so than the other animals. The other aberration in wound healing here is keloid formation. We don't see that a lot in animals, but we do see that in darker complexion individuals, for example. They have a tendency to form keloid. You all heard of keloid, right? The keloid, big scars that occur on individuals with darker complexion. Can occur with anybody, but there's a greater propensity of this in individuals with darker complexion. And again, what's the reason for that? Don't really know the reason for that. But keloid is different from exuberant granulation or proud flesh, from the standpoint that keloid formation is not as vascularized. It doesn't have all the excessive granulation tissue like proud flesh will have. But it does have all the excessive scar tissue, connective tissue. So it's not as vascularized, if you will, as granulation tissue. But it's really dense, fibrous connective tissue or scars, basically. Okay, so you got that. So it's not one and the same. It's not keloid in proud flesh in equine is not the same as keloid in human beings. Proud flesh is what? Granulation tissue, which is vascularized connective tissue. Keloid is just basically a whole lot of what? Connective tissue without the contribution of blood vessels, those new blood vessels. All right? So those are complications of wound healing that can occur. Again, proud flesh in animals, particularly equine, and keloid formation. in humans. Okay, so now, looking at the images that you have, that you have in your on Blackboard, you have access to. This is a kidney, microscopic picture of a kidney from a dog that was treated, I think, with aminoglycosides, which if you treat animals with that antibiotic and you don't give them adequate water, that can cause some serious renal damage. And this is what happened in this case. That's the glomerulus off the screen right there almost. You see these tubules, like there could be distal tubules there, but these in the center, these are like proximal convoluted tubules. Now you can't appreciate that well. This is black and white, but this would be more eosinophilic there, and the epithelium is taller epithelium. But you really don't see that. You see pretty much the outlines of these tubules. And you can still see that, though. Outlines of the tubules are just like they're not so much, you don't see much like the nuclei, like a little faint nucleus there. But the nuclei are pretty much gone. So you say that's carrier what? Karyolysis, karyolysis, here. And just nondescript appearance of the epithelial cells themselves. You don't really see them that well, but you see the outline of the tissue. So if you have to say a type of necrosis this would represent, you would say which one? What type of necrosis might this represent? Yeah, coagulated necrosis. You see the outline, the tissue outline is still there, the cells are dead, but the outline is still there. And of course, if the basement membrane is still there and intact, how might this healing process go? How would this likely heal? How would this likely heal? What about that, Mr. Beard? How would this likely heal? If the basement membrane, these are somebody told me this is correlated because of the renal tubules here. I buy that. But if it had to heal, what's the process whereby this would heal? Okay, I mean regeneration or by connective tissue replacement is what I'm asking. Wait a minute, what about Mr. Beard? What you say?
I would say connective tissue in the kidney because we always talk about kidney and liver with connective tissue.
Okay, but what cells are these? What kind of cells are these in the kidney though? In the liver? Kidney and liver, what kind of cells would they have? Are the three types, permanent, labile, stable? Stable cells, all right? What happens, can stable cells get back into the replicating pool?
Yes.
If NG0, they can get back in the replication pool if you destroy them, right? If you damage them. If the basement membrane is intact, so the connective tissue framework is intact with the stable cells. So how would they replenish themselves? What's the healing process? Regeneration. Yeah. So they have if they have the capability of getting back into that cycle. All right. If you have not damaged it extensively by destroying the basement membrane and destroying the connective tissue framework. Yes, ma'am. That's the question.
You answered my question.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we again looking at this. I project this on the screen, and as a part of a lab question, and I say, hey, two epithelial cells in his kidney, correlated necrosis, and yet the basement membrane was intact. Connective tissue framework was intact. I mean, I can't look at this and tell you that, right? Just looking at it. But if I gave you that information, you armed with that information, you ought to be able to tell me, well, hey, you told me that the framework is still in place, and I know these are stable cells, so I expect them to be replenished, right? So regeneration. Yes, sir.
Would there be some degree of connective tissue replacement? But it wouldn't go back to 100% regenerated, right?
Well, probably because no injury is perfect. I mean, realistically speaking, no injury is perfect. I mean, for knowledge purposes, we put that in there. But basically, you're going to probably damage a little bit more, and then you probably going to get somewhat of a scar there. But if it were possible for you just to damage those cells with the basement membrane intact and the connective tissue framework intact, yes, it's gonna heal by regeneration. But we know in the real world, you know, you don't really get that nice pinpoint area of correlated necrosis of the parenchymal tissue itself, and not some spillover involving the connective tissue. All right, but just for our purposes of getting this information and knowing what would happen if it happened that way, then that's what would take place if you just damage only those epithelial cells and left the connective tissue framework and the basement membrane intact. That's what you're going to get. Okay, what's this animal? Pig, all right. And what's that disease? Down show and tell? Diamond skin disease. And you see these nice rhomboidal red areas here. What's the bacteria associated with this? Yeah, erysipelathrix. So the disease is erysipelas, but the bacteria is erysipelathrix brucellopathy, and it's a gram-positive bacteria that really block or cause thrombosis of certain skin blood vessels. And the area of the skin is supposed to be supplied in a certain way, anatomically in porcine, which is what's believed to be responsible for these types of rhomboidal lesions that we see. So if you block it, then an area of skin that's supplied by that particular blood vessel is rhomboidal in shape. So you get devitalization in that area, including the blood vessels in that area, so you get hemorrhages forming these little diamond shapes right there. So this is epidermis. Epidermis. So what kind of cells are those in the epidermis? The stable, labile, or permanent? Labile cells. Okay, so all things being equal, depending upon the severity of the damage, if it's just the cells in the epithelium, what kind of replacement would it be? Regeneration. So you expect that to regenerate itself. All right? Yes, ma'am.
I think I'm so confused about the last slide. I'm not sure what you were asking for when you're talking about the proximal convoluted tubules. Like, I'm not sure what was going. I'm not sure what's going on with the last slide. Yeah.
Okay, so you see these tubules here?
Yes.
The ones in the center?
Yes.
These are proximal convoluted tubules, that's it.
Yes.
In contrast to some of these guys over here with a little short epithelium, and this is the lumen, of course, the lumen there. You can see the intact epithelial cell there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that looks different from these guys here. You don't really see a lumen here. Okay, but you do see these intact cells. That's like a slightly lumen right there, and that one. And maybe that one right there. Yeah, that might be the same type cell as these guys. Okay, these are different. Right there. You see more darker staining nuclei. Those are different. So these would be the proximal convoluted tubules. So they're destroyed, that's what I was saying. They are dead cells. But you still see the outline of them. So when you got tissue that's dead and you still see the outline, I asked you the type of necrosis that represents.
Oh, okay.
You told me correlated necrosis, which is correct. You still see the tombstone of the cell, or the tombstone of the tissue. It remains, but it's nuclei gone. Okay, so karyolysis is a microscopic evidence of cell death. Okay, pignosis, karyorexis, karyolysis. So I don't see any nuclei here, so to speak, in these. So these are dead. And in fact, necrosis is correlated necrosis. And my question to Mr. Beer was, if this is correlated necrosis and the connective tissue framework was still intact, the basement membrane was intact, then what kind of healing would you get here? Would it be by connective tissue replacement, or would it be by regeneration? And the answer would be regeneration, because these are what kind of cells? Stable cells. And stable cells and labile cells can go back and regenerate themselves. Labile cells are continuously in the replicating cycle. Stable cells are not, but they can be recruited to go back in if there's damage to them. All right. Okay, so dealing with this skin now, which one you think is an older lesion? This one here, or this one? Yeah, this is a little older, getting some little resolution there, and the blood here looks to be more darker, more purplish coloration to it. And those are the changes that blood go through, and some of these down here look like they're almost resolving. Down here. So a little bit older in the process, not completely gone, takes the body a while to take care of some things. So it's not completely healed at this point. And this is later on in the process. Now he has dirt and stuff like that, and it's a pig when you split, right? But still, you get the idea that that this is pretty much resolved. I mean, for the most part here. You got some dark discoloration, but this skin, I mean, this skin is almost restored back to what it should be, absent the dirt and stuff that accumulated here. So basically, in the skin, which are labile cells, you expect pretty much a regenerative process to take place. Again, depending upon how severe that injury was. All right, so this will be largely healing by regeneration. Okay, and you would expect that because of the ability of the cells. All right, what's our organ? Okay, so here's the kidney over the convex surface of the kidney. You have this little pale area right there, or like a little ring around this little darker area. And you have another more pale area right here. There's one over the corner right there, more pale area like that. So when you see paleness in tissue like that, it looks like it's pretty much confluent with the surface. There don't seem to be a raise above it, or even depressed below the surface. Seem to be right on line with the surface. And so what might, that's no pale area over there too, okay? So what might this be? What change might this represent? Looking at this, what change, look at the pale areas first. What change would this